to a great holiday tradition. A sky full and an eye full of candy-colored character balloons, blocks and blocks of specialty floats, 11 marching bands, and one fat man in a red suit. It all equals one fantastic parade. Live from New York, this is an NBC4 HD presentation. Making Magic, Macy's Balloon Bash. Here is your host, Janice Huff.
Good evening, everyone, from Central Park West and 81st Street. And what a crowd we have tonight. Hi, everybody. They're huge. Okay, everybody's really excited, but we have to try to keep it down because all around us are sleeping giants getting their last few minutes of shut-eye. They've been asleep for a whole year, and tonight they're finally beginning to stir. They are, of course, the biggest stars of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the giant character balloons that have been flying high since 1927. Tomorrow morning, 11 balloons will climb into the sky, some for the very first time. They'll do it with the help of thousands of cubic feet of helium. But it takes more than hot air to make a parade. Tonight, we take you behind the scenes of the biggest and literally longest running show on Broadway. Now, the parade starts at 79th and Central Park West tomorrow at 9 a.m. These balloons, 24 floats, 11 marching bands, and much, much more will all head down Central Park West to Columbus Circle. Then on to Broadway, and the final stop, Herald Square. More than 2.5 million people are expected to line the parade route, so if you want a good spot, make sure you show up early. Okay, let's get started. Everybody's asking about the new balloons for this year. I'm happy to tell you there will be a few very cool debuts, and leading the pack straight from the swamp, our favorite ogre from far, far away. They are a thrill to watch as they float down Broadway. These colorful giant balloons are always the star attraction at every parade. And this year, make way for Shrek, that lovable green ogre we know so well from his movies.
Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday.
And just like his cartoon character, Shrek the balloon is going to be gigantic. 47 feet long, 39 feet wide, and filled to the brim with more than 14,000 cubic feet of helium. And oh, one more thing.
His feet alone are about a size 157. Yeah. He's a big guy. This ogre likes to eat helium. And obviously, he's been eating some pretty big helium slugs.
In October, Shrek took his first test flight inside a domed stadium.
We take it into this controlled environment so that we can fly it around and make adjustments with the lines, where they're attached. Mostly, it's for all of the aerodynamics to get that fine-tuned before we bring them outside for Balloon Fest.
All right, sandbag team, strike the net.
Adjustments made, Shrek braved the elements in Queens in early November to test and make sure he's ready to fly in the tricky crosswinds down Broadway. Tomorrow, Shrek will share the spotlight with other brand new helium giants, Hello Kitty and Sesame Street's Abby Cadabby. But it's the green ogre from the wrong side of the swamp who may win the most hearts. And joining me now, the man behind the magic, John Piper, creative director of the Macy's Parade Studio, where they design and build all the balloons and floats we see each and every year. Hi, John.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. It's great to see you. I know there are a lot of people involved in all this process. How long does it really take to get it all together?
About
A year?
14, 15 months, yes. Yeah, we're working on 2008 now.
Wow. Yeah. It's quite a process.
Oh, absolutely. Well, just to do a friend like Shrek back here,
Yeah.
we're talking about from the time we put the pencil on the paper till we get to the test flight, it's right around 9 months.
Wow, that is really quite a feat of majesty. Look at him back there.
Isn't he great?
And he's not the only one. You've got so many other balloons to
Oh, yeah,
handle.
and brand new balloons. We have Abby Cadabby from Sesame Street,
Yeah.
and also Hello Kitty, is super cute kitty, flying through the air with that cape out the
I
back.
love that. It's going to be so exciting. What are you looking forward to tomorrow most?
I am looking forward to seeing every one of these balloons come around the corner and join the parade following Robin Hall all the way down Central Park West and down Broadway with floats and bands. You know, we got the Great American
Yeah.
Marching Band from Macy's, 4 kids from every state in the country. We've got 4 brand new floats, these brand new balloons.
That's awesome.
It is going to be the best parade ever.
Well, we wish you all the best, John. Thanks so much for coming, and happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving
Happy parade to you.
Enjoy the parade.
Okay, coming up, imagine you're 9 years old, and tomorrow morning, instead of going to school, you're going to be taking center stage at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with, you know, just 50 million other people watching. Of course, you won't be able to sleep tonight. You'll meet the young dancers. Plus, who decides which float goes where and which balloons fly when? Who's really in charge of this thing? I got a hint for you. It's not Santa. When Macy's Balloon Bash continues. Welcome back to Macy's Balloon Bash. I'm Janice up on the Upper West Side with a few of my closest friends. Hi, everybody. With over 10,000 participants, 1,900 performers, 800 clowns, and all those balloons and floats, not to mention Santa Claus himself, just what kind of person is capable of pulling this thing off?
Putting on a parade is not easy. There's so much to think about. Balloons, floats, marching bands. And just when do you send in the clowns? As parade director, Bill Skimmerhorn has a hand in every decision.
What I get to do is put together all the ingredients that everyone gives me and put it together into a great souffle that everyone's going to really savor on Thanksgiving morning.
Last year, members of Camp Broadway performed the opening number. This year, they're back. Bill and choreographer John Dietrich work out all the details.
They pull out the streamers that are attached to paintbrushes so that it looks like they're actually painting color in the sky. The magic of the parade.
While it's the details Bill needs to know, he's really the big picture guy. Everything gets mapped out here at the parade board.
You don't want 2 floats in a row. You don't want 2 balloons in a row. You don't want 2 yellow balloons in a row.
It's an interesting take on doing it. I've never seen a color guard feature.
And what would the Macy's parade be without bands marching down Broadway?
They really are the heart of the parade. They have an energy. They come from all over the country.
Is it going to be, give me the key to this wonderful city, or should it be, give me the key to this wonderful city?
Bill not only chooses the bands, he even co-wrote with Michael Feinstein some of the songs you'll hear as the parade passes by.
In this wonderland at play.
Tomorrow morning, over 2 miles of New York streets will become the stage for the longest and longest running show in town.
I am working for what we call the greatest show on Broadway.
Hey, everybody loves a parade, even celebrities. Joining us now is Diane Neal from NBC's Law & Order SVU, not SUV like many of them.
I mistake it all the time. It's hard when we try and buy a car. It's very difficult.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, this is awesome. It's the squeals of millions of happy children.
Yeah, but you remember this because you have a very special story about this
Well,
parade.
this is really good. It was about 10 years ago, my lovely husband, who was my boyfriend then, he brought me on a date up here in the middle of the night to watch the balloons being inflated. It was one of our best. It was great when you're like a poor New Yorker and you're young and you have nothing. Like, this is a great place to come.
Yeah, but it's like an anniversary
It
for you.
is. It was actually 10 years ago. You
Come
remember
in. This is your husband.
Yes, this is the much better half, Marcus.
It's nice to see you. It's nice to meet you, too. What are your memories about when you used to come up here back in the day? I mean,
Well, it was later because they didn't start blowing up the balloons until close
Like
to midnight.
11,
Yeah, so
12.
it was kind of a late day.
So we get there and they'd start, they'd only be about a yay, and then, you have to spend hours to
Yeah.
watch
It was
them.
great to have to watch them start blowing
The
up.
anticipation.
What is it? What is it?
What is it?
Yeah, that's kind of cool, right?
really
What's your favorite balloon this time, you think?
I like the new Shrek. I think
Yeah,
that
Shrek's
Shrek's
cool.
very is, yeah.
And the silver bunny.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that is
was a little,
pretty
it took me a
cool.
while to figure out. I was like, yeah.
Now, you played Assistant District Attorney Casey Novak on the Special Victims Unit.
They haven't promoted me.
I know right now you guys are kind of off because of the writer's strike. But
We are. We just went off. But, we're all hoping to come back soon, as everyone is in the industry. So it's good. But we're looking forward to, new episodes. We do have a few in the can, so it's very
Excellent.
exciting. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's great to meet you.
Thank you very
Happy
much, Janet.
Thanksgiving.
You too.
Sort of happy anniversary, I guess. All right. Coming up, some young city kids strap on their dancing shoes and prepare to strut their stuff on the longest stage in the world. And later, floats. Good. Build-A-Bear Workshop, great. Find out what happens when you put the two together. All of that and much more when Macy's Balloon Bash continues.
Making Magic.
Drama, real comedy, get hooked, real talk.
Welcome back to Making Magic, Macy's Balloon Bash. Almost 2,000 performers will make the 2.5-mile trip down to Herald Square tomorrow. The lucky ones will get a ride on one of 24 floating stages, some as long as 32 feet. So what does it take to keep everything moving? Joining me right now is Luke May from General Motors, and he's going to tell us how all of that works. Hi, Luke. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, how long has GM been driving the floats tonight?
We've been supporting the Macy's Day Parade for over 25 years. GMC is proud to be the sponsor, and we're pulling the floats.
How many will you have tomorrow? How many trucks?
We've actually got 24 vehicles pulling the floats. We've got Yukons, Sierras, and the crossover Acadia.
Wow.
And we've actually got another 20 pulled behind the scenes.
Wow. Have you ever ridden on one of the floats before?
I haven't. This is actually the first time I've been to the blow-up party. I've got my family here.
Yeah, I saw them. Aren't you excited? This is fun,
absolutely.
isn't it?
It's awesome. It's amazing.
All right, well, good luck tomorrow and happy Thanksgiving. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Luke. These balloons might be the biggest attraction at tomorrow's parade, but we bet your eyes will be firmly at street level when you see these next performers dance on by. Meet the local school kids who've gone from homework to fancy footwork.
5, 6, 7, go! Fingers! Once again! Yes! There we go!
They've been at it for weeks, working hard, getting it down just right for the big day.
Freeze! Don't move!
I don't want to feel nervous and feel jittery because I want the day to just take me away.
Just attack!
These kids are all part of the National Dance Institute, a free program that goes into the New York City public schools and teaches students that anybody can do this.
Good, Oscar! Yeah!
I've been an athlete my entire life. I never imagined myself as a dancer. I love it. It's indescribable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
These children who are participating in the parade represent the most enthusiastic, the most energetic. The desire to dance is oozing out of their pores.
These school children, aged 9 to 15, will make their debut performing this Appalachian clogging dance.
I feel this something going through my body saying, go for it, have fun, this is your chance to shine.
5, 6, 7, go! Ooh, ah.
I'm gonna probably be feeling a little bit nauseous, but then when I get there, I'm gonna be, okay, bring it on, just give it to me.
And tomorrow, butterflies or not, 100 of these youngsters will be marching and dancing for the whole country to see.
It's amazing. We're gonna be able to share our love of dance with the rest of the world.
That's awesome. Joining us now are 3 of the dancers from the National Dance Institute. This is George Kaiser right next to me. Hi, George. And we have Anyeta Rostak and Brianna Suarez. Hi, everybody. It's great to see you guys. You must be so excited about tomorrow, right?
Very excited.
Yeah? How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for about 4 years, and I really got involved in NDI 3 years ago when I started dancing on weekends. So about 4 years.
How about you?
4.5. Yeah. I've been dancing a little longer than George, but I've known him for a while, but 4 years.
And how about you, Brianna?
I've been dancing for 6 years. Yeah.
You must really love it, right?
It's amazing. I mean, it's just an awesome experience to dance and release all your frustrations on the dance floor. It's great.
Now, are you guys nervous about tomorrow at all?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty nervous.
Yeah? There'll be a lot of people watching.
Well, it's the biggest holiday in America, you know, it's our national holiday. So I'm pretty nervous, but I'm also very, very excited.
I'll bet you all will be big stars tomorrow. I'll bet you'll be just fine. No nerves at all. Yeah, I'm confident, I'm sure. Well, thanks for joining me, and good luck, and happy Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you. And with over 2 million people coming out to watch the parade tomorrow, city officials are expecting lots of big smiles and a really big mess. Now we're really talking trash. The Department of Sanitation's bin and bag characters are on the march to roll out a new citywide recycling program. So look for the special green and blue recycling containers and help keep New York City clean and green. Up next, will Mother Nature bring us blue skies or will it rain on our parade? We need the forecast and I'll have that coming up for you. Then some very special friends get ready to ring in the holiday season when Making Magic Macy's Balloon Bash continues.
It's a
Rain or shine, 24 floating stages will make their way down Broadway tomorrow morning to kick off the holiday season. Barbie, the gang from Sesame Street, and of course, the man of the hour, Santa Claus, just to name a few of our favorites. But new this year, a float custom made for all you bear lovers.
What's a parade without floats? And tomorrow you'll see 24 fabulous rolling stages. This year, our friends from Build-A-Bear will take to the streets with a fantasy wonderland.
Everybody loves a teddy bear or their special bear that is theirs alone.
And some very special cuddly bears are getting in shape for their debut on their international celebration clock tower float. It's an international theme. There's a gondola from Venice, a bear with a Scandinavian dog sled, and London's Big Ben.
The float itself is about 33 feet long and it'll be about 20 feet wide, and it's going to go up 4 full stories when we get to the very top heart on top of the Celebration Tower. I'll take this side. The center of the float is actually this tower that is like a bell tower with animated bear characters from around the world that are turning and ringing bells.
Finally, the Build-A-Bear float is ready. And just last week, local school kids got a sneak peek as well as a first look at other brand new floats.
It's fantastic.
So it looks like they've given their seal of approval.
And of course, we can't wait to see it, but that depends all on the weather, so let's check the forecast. It is going to be a mild day tomorrow with temperatures in the 60s. Start of the parade, probably the mid-50s. There might be a gust or two towards the end of the parade when Santa arrives. Might get a gust to 15 or 20, but overall, winds will be out of the southwest at 5 to 15, with maybe a break here and there, and the rain should hold off until after the parade. Joining me now is the executive producer of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the man of the hour, the man about town, Robin Hall. How are you?
Thank you so much for delivering that fabulous bird.
It looks good. It looks good.
This is my fan club, I just want you to know.
Is this your favorite part, or what's your favorite part about
My
this?
favorite part is tomorrow when I experience the parade with everyone else who's marching. We get to see 2.5 million people lining the streets, all smiling, all dry.
Yeah, exactly, and we love that.
Love
Do you
that.
have like a favorite balloon? What's your favorite?
I can't do like Sophie's Choice. They're all my children. I love them all.
Oh, well, and we love you, and we love the parade. Thanks so much, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much for being here. It's been great.
Oh, thank you, Robin. And the 81st annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade kicks off the holiday season tomorrow at 9 a.m. right here on NBC with today's show hosts Matt Lauer, Meredith Vieira, and Al Roker live from Herald Square. For all of us here at NBC4, I'm Janice Huff, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the parade, everybody. Good night.